Welcome back to the Wilderness Cooking, dear friends. Today, among the marvelous landscapes of peaceful Azerbaijani village, I ask you to join me in my little adventure of cooking in ancient way without any trendy gadgets. Rural life is a very special thing. You have to be strong, wake up early, be ready for a lot of work and household duties. But just imagine, how much do you get back? You have a possibility to be in harmony with the nature, to be part of a whole world, to see all this beauty and have all the gifts nature can give. For today, I need a lot of eggs. And sure, I'll get it from my own hens. Going through the birds, I barely can hold the laugh. When I was a kid, I was a bit of afraid of the geese, hens, and cocks. Why? Then can attack if they don't like you. And it was a kind of adrenaline attractions in the village. Run from the domestic birds. Look, it seems my birdies tried their best. If I breathe in, I can feel the vibe of living in the mountains. The smell of the conifers and deciduous trees seems to me to be healing for the soul. I never can change it for the petrol smell of the big city. Please, subscribe to see more inspiring nature and cooking. Now I will heat my cooking surface with firewood. This will help me cook an amazing dish that can never be compared with the one cooked on electric stove. As I already said, I need a lot of eggs, and the better way to break it is using a knife. No pieces of shell will fall into your food. And it's time to cut up the lamb. To do it right, I need a specific knife. While I'm doing it, you can take a look too or shop and find something for your cozy kitchen where masterpieces are born. Scan the code and we will deliver it in every country you need. Do you know why Azerbaijani people are famous by delicious meat dishes? We have a talent from the moment we were born. And sure, we know how to behave with the meat, what spices to put. Also, the cooking of meat in different cultures is a ritual to show the gratitude to animal for your future food. Watch the moves. The lamb, like any other kind of meat, deserves to be cut up with no waste. It's a rule of respecting the food that we always use in a village life. While my little fluffy friend is playing outside, I continue to work. This cookware is big and heavy, but it's a pleasure to cook that much because I know it will be a lot of food to share in the end. My grandma taught me to put of the foam from the boiling meat. That way, the bouillon will be pure and delicious. Sure, every dish needs spices. I put salt and black pepper because meat already has the strong aroma. We'll just highlight it. Let me show you the ancient method you have probably never seen before. Hundreds years ago, people were very smart. They admit the stewed meat could be dry because of losing the water, and they started to use dough for sealing. It helps to keep the water and makes the meat juicy and soft. For being sure, I put the press on the top. While the meat is stewing, I have a time to rest. And sure, take a cup of tea. Even this little pause is turned into a small ceremony by your own, if you are in Azerbaijan. No rush. You, your tea, sweets, and nature. It's important to be focused on your thoughts and views around no stress. Let's go to see what do I have for the cooking in my garden. Having it is a pride and joy of mine. Growing up fruits, vegetables, and herbs by your own is like a miracle. It's a combo of your hard work, patience, and nature's blessing. And nothing be as pure and fresh as water away from the big cities. Some good splashes and everything is clean. Now I want to focus on my process and feel relaxed, listening to the sounds of the world around me and thinking about nothing. Cutting is not boring. It's meditative. Fresh herbs are wonderful with any kind of meat. They give a unique taste you'll never get from anything. Especially basil. You can smell it even from 100 meters away. It's kind of funny to be an adult and have your own garden. Kinds nowadays can't understand it. But I am used to it and just smiling when they try to convince me. They will remember that while having fresh products from their own gardens years later. Follow my Insta. You'll see more delicious things and adorable views in posts and reels. Meanwhile, lamb is need to be checked. The dough method works perfectly. Now let's get back to the eggs. I put all the vegetables and herbs into it, and then mix, but gently and not fast. I put only pepper into meat, but for eggs I can use everything I have and it's going to be tasteful, colorful, and fragranced. For supporting us, you can take a look at our shop. There are so much things for recreating the traditional food and cooking in a wild. You can scan the code to get to it quickly. My lovely pets are hungry. How can I not share some lamb? They are true gourmets. That is not the end. Now let's chop the meat. It's so soft, but not a hard process. Frying will add some crust. Is there anyone who likes it as much as me? Write in the comments. It smells so delicious that I want to sneak some. When someone from my family is cooking, I can do it, like a naughty child. They are grumpy then, but I laugh and they wave their hands at me and smile. Continue with the mixing eggs and meat. Don't be worried, it's not yet ready. We still have some things to do with this mix to get the delicious dish. I decided to make portion sizes just on a pan. Fast, simple, and useful, like I do always. Flipping it and see. The gold color of the crust means everything is wonderful. Has it already woken up your appetite? Let's cook the rest. Listen to the sizzling and imagine you're my guest. I would be so happy to please you with that launch. Time to try. I am so hungry after all, and I think it costs, and twice better with fresh fruits and berries.
Super.
As I always say, a lot of food doesn't have sense if you can't share it. My little guests are here now to have a delicious lunch and make me happy. That was wilderness cooking. Thanks for watching. Let your house be open for guests and your heart be full with a warm. Subscribe and hit the bell to keep in touch.